Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today, before we get started, I'll just show you some more tags, except they're on squares. And I covered all of them with the old book pages, and then used more stuff that I've cut out from magazines, plus What Women Create and Somerset. And as I was doing this last night, I got to thinking, back in the day, I had done some. Oh, here's another one I forgot. This one here is not on a tag. I just put it on one of the pages because I like the background, and I may just put a big page around it because I really don't want to cut this off either. But I love how colorful it is, and I did have to go in and cut 100 different little things. But so I thought, I used to make these little houses, and I don't know if I want to make tags or whatever, but I'm again using the Variety magazine because the pages are so thick. And I've got some cut out here already. They're really thick, and one side of it's really shiny, so it's kind of hard to get paper to stick to that. And I cut out different shapes. And so I'm just going to cut out, I found a bunch of pages in Variety magazine, and I thought that I would cut these into strips depending on what color I wanted the house. And I may, use this grainy part, may use this blue part. I like this one. And then you have these other sheets in here which have a bunch of words, and they're colorized. Like this one, I don't know if it's showing up, but it's kind of green. And I like that this one here is already vintagey looking. I may use some of the brick. Here's another pink one. I even thought about I may use some of that. So I need to go ahead and keep that one. Here's purple. And here's something with just some character shooting a gun, but once you cut it up, you're not going to know that. Here's some with some design. Here's another one with like 3D looking design. And I just have endless things to use. I can use, the red on this for the background or what have you, but that's where I'm going to start. So I'm going to go off camera, cut these up, and glue them all on, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so here we are back, and I've already cut out around the edges. And this one here, I've added some washi tape. And here's the one that had the 3D man on it. And this was the one that had the man with the machine gun. And pink one. This one here's a little lighter pink. And this was the beige one. And I added some from the machine gun one. Okay, so this one I've kind of already started on. And now comes the hard part. I found this little trim on one of the pages, so I was sticking it down, and so I had stuck it down here, and then I said, okay, I'm going to put something else here. So I pulled this one back up, and I guess we can reuse it up here at the top. But I think I may want to try to make something Tisha Moore-ish. And I should have put washi tape around this one also. And my fingers still do have glue on them. I guess that's how it's supposed to happen. They're supposed to have glue on them. And okay. So I may put some more on there, but I'm going to see where my pictures go. But I normally, this page here is in every one of the magazines. I forget which one it is, L or something. I forget which one, but it'll have these little strips on here, and I usually cut those out. Okay, so I had cut this lady out. This was supposed to be in one of my black-white book ladies, and I happened to find this picture. This might have been in my Baltimore magazine. I think I'll put it down here. She always has a lot going on hers, but usually they're not this thick. I mean, this wide, I want to say. And I am going to have to cut her legs off. Kind of want to save them also, because I think I want to use them somewhere else. And but I like having her on the edge, even though she's hanging off the edge. And I think I do want to change her face, because this here is you know, I've had this book for a couple years now that I got from the Goodwill, but it has these artsy looking faces on them, and that's kind of what Tisha Moore has on hers. I don't know if she draws them or whatever. I think I do want to and normally Tisha Moore don't have, you know, a whole big figure on hers, but she always has these wonky shapes at the side. So I think I'll cut a couple of these out and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so here we are back, and I've already finished this little one, and I got a bunch of other pictures out of the antiquarium book, and like the crystal, and these here are actually like body parts, like liver, heart. I think this might be your heart, brain, stuff like that. And I just wrapped them around the edges and added some more little things, but I think we'll call it a day on this one. And so I have this other journal here that I'm also working out of, because when one's drying, the other one I can be working out of. So I've already cut the pocket. I've not yet painted it. But I went ahead and put all these tags in it. And this here just may be my colorless journal, which I've started a little bit of a background on this one. And we may do that one. But I just wanted to maybe try without all this heavy acrylics in the background. And as you can tell, it's just 3 models. And then I took the Diane Reevely collage sheets. And you know, this one had a face. But this seems to fit on this one pretty good. And the face, you know, was here. So I cut the face off and added this one. But put the half of this face onto this one. And then added the eye over here to this one. And then took just my Dilutions inks. And took the top out and just splatted it all over with the shimmery, I don't know if you all can see that, just the shimmery little specks. I think that turned out nice. I like how that did. And this lady here didn't have shoes, but I seen some shoes on one of those pages where you buy shoes, so I added the little shoes there. And this one I did last night. Collaging, I ought to call a segment Collaging on the Couch. And I love to sit in front of the couch and just cut images out all night. But anyway, and this here, you know, was Tim Holtz tissue paper. But I thought about making my own, and that might be a whole nother video. But you know how we all have Christmas tissue. Just get out your Christmas tissue and all your stamps and just stamp away. And these are, you know, this here I believe come out of maybe What Women Create. And then these are out of my other magazine. And I think this may have come out of What Women Create. And here is mixed with What Women Create. Just, I think, just, well, the face and maybe this. And then the rest out of another magazine. And this is the same over here. The only thing out of the What Women Create is maybe the face on this one. And I kind of like this, you know, anybody that has a black journal, this is how you would, you know, collage in a black journal. So it's kind of no different. You just have a bunch of white space, but you can still make it look just as pretty, I think. Okay, so I got one laid out over here, and these are the images in What Women Create. This woman creates these hats, the birds. This lady creates the dress, and then I seen this headboard in there, and I thought I seen this saying, and I seen these flowers, so I'm going to cut those out and we'll begin our collage. Okay guys, so let's try to get this all put together. I have to just do a little bit at a time because I think it will dry out really fast. But evidently this lady must paint dresses. She wears her art. That's what it is. Okay, I don't think I was supposed to. Let's go ahead and I think this was supposed to slip in here somehow. Kind of behind that before I get too far ahead, and that gets stuck down really good. I'm going through these glue sticks like crazy. I would suspect probably one a day, even though I probably have 5 on hand at any given time. And I think this flower was over here somehow. I didn't have a whole flower leaf on this side because it was at the edge of the page. And you know, if I can help it, I don't like to have a hard white edge like something's missing over there. And I think this was part of the headboard. So we're not going to give this lady a face today. It's just all graphics. I was going to say visual, but yeah, it is visual. It's all visual. And let's see. Here I go again. I was going to put that down too soon. Let's see. May have to cut it off some to get it over in there. May have to just put it on top. See if we can't angle it a little more. Maybe get it behind there somehow. I think that'll be good enough right there. And let me make sure that covers that up. Okay. I didn't want to see the bottom of that post. I think we can go ahead and put that down. Put this on top of it. See how far over I need that to go. Let's see. Have that chair leg covering that little edge up. I'm in here in the morning, kind of before the sun's even up. It's slowly coming up. Okay, and this bird was out of What Women Create also. I even left the pins in the bird. Okay, so cut these flowers out, put them on here. And I want to sprinkle these little leaves around. So I want this to be off the page. I mean, off the, you know, I usually have things touching, but see, I'm not sure if I want to put that there. Probably be best. And see, put one here. Here. Then I have a green one. For the sake of argument, let's put one here. And I still do have this little saying over here, but I thought that I would, you know how I usually cut my words out. Here's a little saying: life is great, big canvas, and you should throw all the paint on it you can, by Danny Kaye. So I think I want to cut each line out and then stick it onto here and then cut this background out. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. And I just cut them out, you know, just rounded the edges. And go ahead and just stick these on, and then I've got to cut those out. And I'm going to cut them out the same shape. It's just going to be kind of hard for them to be sticking because the paper's all glittery. And my finger's all sticky. Okay, seems like that's going to be a problem, child. Okay, dogs. Okay, so I'm going to cut those out and I'll be right back. Okay, and I think I'm going to glue these on with the Elmers because they're kind of thick. If we can get the Elmers to work. That'd be great. Put that upside down. It says life is great. I should have put it upside down. That would have been funny. Can't hardly see. And they're still kind of tacky. You should throw, and I don't want to put it in the spine of the book if I can help it, because it would keep popping up. You should throw all the paint on. I gotta get these in order. I think we'll put that here. Paint on it you can. And that's by Danny Kaye, and I think I'll blank it over this little straight edge here. Kind of distorted. And I was wondering if we could, maybe I'll try to put some splats on it to see. This here is a pickled raspberry. We'll just see how it does. And see, does it need anything more? I think that's good enough. And hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you could, give me a thumbs up. And as always, see you tomorrow.